if nobody is saying thank you, you are doing it. Okay,
killing it.
Go on to Cal. Killing it.
California, the state of your birth, I believe.
Yeah.
You were born in California, right?
I was born in California. Nowhere near Berkeley, but born in California.
This is a 6-7 team a year ago. They got a 5.5 over/under. They did beat Auburn in week 2.
Yep.
Lost at Florida State. Should have beaten Miami at home. Lost at Pitt, NC State, Cuse, at SMU, UNLV in the bowl game. There were 7 losses. I think I counted them all out. It was a full range of emotions last season if you were a Cal football fan. Because you had the social media memes.
Yeah.
Calgorithm. Then you had the frustration of losing a bunch of close games. So, with that now in the rearview mirror, Brian Harsin made some changes. Or, excuse me, Brian Harsin was part of the changes that Justin Wilcox made. Do we feel any better about Cal despite the fact that there are mass changes, and on top of it, the ultimate dagger was losing Jadyn Ott in the transfer portal in the spring?
It was both running backs, right? They had a really good duo.
Yeah.
Was it Jadyn? No. Who was the other Cal running back? You can look that up while I figure this out. I don't feel great about Cal. I don't feel all that great about Cal. I like that they were, it seems, much more active in the portal than normal. They're active as a program, hiring new coaches, hiring a new GM. Like, obviously, this is looked at as a season that needs to be dramatically better, that they need to finish games, that they can't just be like a fun program online, that they need to win these close games.
Yeah.
So I don't feel great about Cal because the obvious nature of who is leading them to these wins is still pretty up in the air to me. And with, the defense took a nice step forward last year. The offense was okay at times, but they couldn't really put it together for 4 quarters consistently. So it's hard to see how this program, without a couple of pretty incredible recruiting and portal classes, can get to like an 8-9 win level.
Yeah.
It just hasn't been at that level ever under Justin Wilcox with any sort of consistency. So, like, I don't see it. Do you see anything here?
I think the best way to depict this season of Cal football is that meme of the dog drinking coffee in the burning room with this is fine.
Everything's fine. Yeah, this is fine.
Because we've got a philosophical shift on offense. We've got a
schedule's fine.
Schedule's okay. But we've got the shift on offense. We've got a head coach who's very much on the hot seat, has to be feeling the pressure. You got a roster that got crushed by the portal and was sort of rebuilt on the fly. We've got a quarterback competition, an open question of how to fix a line that gave up 50 sacks last season.
Yeah.
There's a lot working against them, but the schedule is fine. Despite all of that, the over-under is 5.5, which isn't horrible. You can do worse than that. So there's no Clemson, no Duke, there's no Clemson, no Miami, no Florida State. Duke and North Carolina and SMU all have to travel out west.
Great.
This looks to me like the kind of season that either gets Justin Wilcox a contract extension or it gets him fired by week 8. I don't think there's any in between here. It's like a high wire act. To quote the wise prophet Maximus Decimus Meridius,
okay,
are you not entertained?
So Justin Wilcox, very good against non-conference, and weirdly enough to say, it includes Oregon State for Cal as a non-conference game, and Minnesota and San Diego State. Like, this could be a Cal team if they are fine. If the transfers work out, if quarterbacks works out, if it's Devin Brown, if it's the freshman, you are the one who practiced this freshman's name. JKS.
You got to give me a chance to work up to it.
JK Sangapolutelli.
It's Jaren Keave.
Okay.
Sangapolutelli.
Okay.
Jaren Keave?
Yeah.
Sangapolutelli. I've got it written phonetically like 8 times on my sheet here.
So he enrolled early at Oregon after flipping his commitment, went through Rose Bowl practices ahead of Oregon, Ohio State, was, the 4th string quarterback or whatever, not really, but was on the roster as an enrolled freshman, not eligible to play against Ohio State. They went through the Rose Bowl. Oregon got destroyed. And then he was like, nah, I'm good. I'm going to Cal. And now he's at Cal, to whom he was committed forever. This Cal team, by the way, if quarterback is fine, if receiver is fine and they have the experience up front, at their best, 5-1 and 6-0 is not just bonkers out of this universe, given the schedule.
No, I mean,
I think Minnesota's tough. I haven't done a deep dive on the Gophers yet. I think we both like BC fine, especially Cal traveling across the country. I like Duke, but that game is in Berkeley. I don't know. There's no obvious they're starting 3-3. I don't know.
What I jotted down is that there's a pretty good chance it doesn't click, but there's also a pretty good chance that it's not a total catastrophe, that it's somewhere in the middle, because somewhere in the middle has been, I think, where this program's been at with Justin Wilcox. If it continues just treading water, that's in all likelihood the most likely outcome of all this, even though there's so much new.
Yeah, if they go 7-5, I don't know if he's the coach next year.
No. I don't think so either.
Honestly, the Cal job seems so impossible that he could be let go and immediately become a $2.5 million defensive coordinator somewhere.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. I wouldn't bet on them going over 5.5 because there's so much new. I'm not sold that they're going to fix the line. I don't think they've got the skill talent to overcome some deficiencies up front. And also, this is about to be year 9 of Justin Wilcox. His best seasons were 6 years ago when he went 7-5.
Right.
On some level, you do have to ask the question now with all this turnover, with some of these moves, which frankly feel like they're out of desperation. Can he turn it around now, this late in the game? We've seen coaches do it. I don't know. My actual question here with Cal is whether the schedule is going to be advantageous enough to them to paper over some of the other issues with the team. And
I agree.
I guess my more diabolical question with respect to Cal is whether Duke, North Carolina, or SMU are going to go out west and lose, because all three have to travel out there. If they take one of those teams down, that could be a different conversation here. But I'm still not fully sold on that over 5.5. I wouldn't want to put my money to it.
Okay, fair enough.